Cips clips.
And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell. As I was just saying, seamless. Absolutely seamless. Anyway, in the evening, good weekend, one and all. Some more ramblings of a madman's mind. This ain't crack cocaine of the social medias. It ain't the tickety talks, shittity talks. Fuck you, shittity talks. Fucking thrown me off for a fucking Hitler tash and talking about Tommy Robinson. Call me bastards. Fuck yous. Anyway, that's enough about the shittity talks. This is not the crack cocaine of social media. You ain't going to get... I'll be happy if you walk away with more questions than answers. Because I got no fucking answers. But it's the suppository of social media. So you get it and you're like, what do I do with this? What the fuck do I do with this? Where's the crack cocaine? Where's the quick fix? But you need to gently shove it up your ass. Take your time. Don't stress yourself out. And then it brings you down gently like. Anyway, so welcome everybody that did join. Has joined, will join, could join, is joining. Welcome. Shug, how you doing, my man? I know, mate. See, this time of night nowadays, I'm up at the crack of dawn, man. Just with the sleeping patterns I've got into, man. I'm like in my bed for like fucking 9, half 9, or I just want to crash out. But doing this shit does actually give you a boost of adrenaline, and you do actually need a wee half hour to come down, because you're like, that's just me. That's just me on a good day. Anyway, welcome. I just find all this shit very interesting. And something that we've not heard over here in the West for a bit that I wanted to explore. Conscription may be on its way back. Woohoo! Yeah, baby! Thank fuck I'm an old fuck with a bad back. God bless the NHS. Oh man. Oh, joking aside though. Fucking what the fuck? Line up your fucking sons and daughters and everything in between nowadays. Fuck, there'll be a fucking tranny battalion, wouldn't there? With their own toilets. There'll be the most feared battalion in the whole British Army swinging their... Will they be swinging fuck knows, their swords and their batons? Nah, you can't. Can you? It's too soon. Can you joke about that shit yet? I can. I joke about everything at any point, all times. Everybody is equal fodder. Anyway, conscription may be in its way back. How can you no laugh at that shit? Ain't that fucking funny, man? You gotta love those apples. I mean, if you don't like those apples, what fucking apples are you gonna like? Oh fuck. There's Alan, how you doing, my man? Mate, all joking aside, buddy. You've got a fucking tribe there, my man. Fucking, we want to fucking sign every fucking member of those fucking fuckers up, man. What? See, that's when the realisation hits home. And this has already happened in Sweden. Sweden, you know, the liberal Scandinavian countries and all that kind of shit, you know. IKEA, meatballs and snow. Great country, eh? Great country. At least fucking Scotland's known for a bit of fucking drunken and debauchery, do you know what I mean? Sweden, well, for sure. Yeah, for sure. We do the plastic furniture, for sure. For sure. Flatback, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Meatballs, yeah, for sure. For sure. Boring bastards. At least Scotland mixes it up with a wee bit of drunken debauchery. Shit you can't remember. Or you blame it on the weatherman. As you always blame it on the weatherman. But Conscription on its way back. This was out the day 19th. Just 10 past. Top military official warned people could be conscripted into the armed forces after NATO admitted it is preparing for an all-out war with Russia. It is how you fucking frame this shit, right? But you can't take away from what the guys actually said, right? You need to go and listen to the whole speech in its context, because it's easy to take the usurps and do what the press is doing and what people can do and whatnot. It's easy peasy. But just dropping that kind of shit into the fucking consciousness of the fucking citizens, you know, it's not even like... Here's the thing, right? This guy's admiral in NATO. Military men always want more money for big new shiny fucking things. If not to shine their fucking things that they've already got a wee bit more fucking shinier. If you get me. So, you could see this as him ramping up the fear to get dough. Right? On the other hand, if you look at what the Defence Secretary came out, you could argue the same story actually, talking about him. Is he just poking the nest with a jobby stick to get more dough? It's a strong possibility. But then when you actually look at what's going on, man, it's crazy fucking days. Right, listen, I haven't got my head round all this, right? But I'm going to do my best to fucking try and explain with the little I've got my head round what's going on at the Pakistan-Iran border. But Balochistan, it's a region. You know, all these fucking Abduls have got regions within countries. It's a bit like ourselves, man, before the Redcoats fucking slaughtered us. Anyway, so fucking Iran is blowing up terrorist groups, anti-terrorist groups that are hitting Iran inside Pakistan, and Pakistan's doing the vice versa. Both Pakistan and Iran say that each of these terror groups that they're hitting are funded and backed by foreign entities. That fucking Wesley Clark video, 5 countries in 7 countries in 5 years. That's what it was. Look at the countries that are on the list. Go and fucking just stick them into your Google and stick news. If they're not shitholes, they're soon to be shitholes. And if they're no fucking soon to be shitholes, they're on the fucking... Fact, like, what is it? Like, Libya, boom, shithole. Right? That was a fucking thriving motherfucking place at one point. Out with the status quo fucking institutions. But it was a thriving motherfucker. But no longer. Fucking Abdul against Abdul against Abdul against Abdul about fucking whose fucking fairy story pisses up against the wall the fucking highest. And then Sudan. And that's no somewhere that's ever been on my radar. I've probably heard stories in passing. I just stuck it into the Googles the other night. Dust Bowl. Right, you can't take it over. Turn it into a Dust Bowl. Right, it makes it like Machiavellian fucking style, right? Fucking just like the pure bottom line, the bottom dollar, if you want to call it. right? And I know like fucking hairy fairyland, we can't, a lot of us can't perceive that, but that's the way these people operate, and that's what they're employed to do, man. It's that fucking cost benefit analysis, man. Kill that many to save this many to kill that many. It's mental. And that these motherfuckers are Machiavellian as mother. They have to be Machiavellian to be able to fucking do what they're doing. And it's all good and well pissing and moaning about fucking hate the government, blah 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 blah. But if the fucking chinkers, the Chiners, and the fucking Ruskies are on the horizon, I don't know about you, man. I'll be fucking bouncing up the fast lane, man, to hit that red button my fucking self. Fucking nuke the cunts! Nuke! That's just me, and that's why I don't have the passcodes yet. But man, look what's happening. I know we all fucking think we fucking the 60s and the 70s and all the drugs we took, man, everything's going to be all peaceful and fucking calm and shit. Cunts are still swinging their dicks big style. China's fucking just about to overtake the West. Right now, the West can fucking kick China's ass. See, 5-10 years' time, might not be the case. What's the West going to do? What's the West going to do? It's going to be dressed up in some fucking form of fucking... You know what I mean? It'll be like some cheap ass prawns, shrimp. Cheap ass prawns dressed up in fucking... some fucking tomato sauce and mayonnaise. And sold for a heavy profit. But anyway, that's what's in the pipeline. Fuck's sake, man. I don't know. Let's hope not. Let's hope everybody fucking signs Kumbaya and shit. Right, let's hope the Cold War scenario rolls out, you know? Just like it's like a game of chicken, who blinks first. I'm trying to think of analogies between what's happening now and the Cold War, in the sense like obviously there was the Cuban Missile crisis that was the it was a straw that broke the camel's back, the public's will. It was like, fuck that shit. Or was it? I wasn't there. But what I mean in the sense is, you don't have those lines anymore. I mean, you've got like what, China, Korea, Iran, Israel, Britain, America. Does Canada get nukes? Pretty sure they do. France. Right, you've got a world full of fucking nuclear bombs, man. And if you look what's happening in these countries, especially in Europe, which that's I'm more familiar with than anywhere else, the pendulum is swinging very much over to the right because of the brown people in fucking boats shit, because of the fucking system not functioning, not working, not functioning, it's not serving any cunt. And then you've got that we are the 1% shit, right? That doesn't exist anymore as a meme, but as a sort of a headspace it does. Us, them, us, the rich. And it's not that I'm not on that page. What I'm saying is that is getting used to rile everybody up to a place of revolution. Maybe it's time. It's the natural. It appears to be the natural discourse for humanity. A revolution every now and again. It genuinely does seem to be that way. I know I'm going to end up in jail because I just fucking skeptical about every cunt. And especially motherfuckers bouncing about going, freedom, freedom, get the guillotine out, chop the fucking motherfuckers' heads off. And I'm not a royalist either, believe it or not. Oh my god, that kid's got a big forehead. But, Alan, Jamesy boy in the evening, dudes, how he's doing? These are good gents. Remember, you can get stuck into the poll. Would you sign up to fight Russia? No. What do you think? I'm trying to think if there's a way I can facilitate this. What do you think? Do you think the poll would be similar? If like a Russian dickhead like me, if you get me, asked the fucking the YouTubers of Russia or whatever the same question, do you think the poll would come back the same sort of a unanimous kind of 82% no, 18% yes? See if I was fit and healthy. You know, like if I was fit and healthy, or I could actually fucking contribute in any way, I would be 50-50, I'll be honest with you. Just in the sense, like, it's not that I'm fucking the biggest fan of the system and institutions in which we live, but it's certainly better than fucking some fucking Ruski fucking institution bouncing in and laying down the law. Especially a fucking China one. Those China motherfuckers ain't going to be too fucking nice to us if they ever took over, man. They'll be getting their own back for the way that we fucking... It's only a matter of time before we can use gook again. I'm telling you. I hope it... You know, I don't think people get that sense of humour, man. Like, you can monitor your analytics and shit. And like, see when I say gook, it's like, boom, lose fucking 2 fucking subs. I'm not even joking. Magic roundabout never worked out ever. For a time maybe, but just goes back to the same old. I know, mate. It's a fucking like that's why I refuse to get upset or like down or depressed. Well, down and depressed about this shit. Right, I'll get down and depressed about other shit, right? But fucking this shit, man, I just see it as pure entertainment. And it's like, right, well, okay, let's go to the street and protest like people did in their millions against the Iraq war. You know what happened? Tony Blair woke up that morning and went, ah! And done what he was going to do. Right? Didn't he batter a fucking eyelid? Right, those fucking millions, millions, right? And then Tommy Robinson's trying to fucking drag a couple hundred knuckle draggers on the street like, we need a presence. We're gonna solve the world's problems, one knuckle dragger at a time. Oh, fucking hilarious, man. Faceless free, nothing. Agree, it's all it is entertainment, Jamesy boy, man. That's the best way to approach it. Because otherwise you end up upset about shit that you can't fucking you can't change, man. What is it the fucking AA motherfuckers say, right? Grant me the serenity to understand the shit that I can change and the shit that I can't. I think I'm paraphrasing right, but it's along those lines. Right, so fucking the shit you can change it if you want to fucking change it instead of bitching and moaning. Shit you can't change, strap yourself in for the fucking ride, motherfucker. It's as good as you can do. Punk on the whiskey, how you doing? I don't know if you've noticed, I have lost my tickety talk. Again. That's 3 or 2 TikTok. No, that's 3 TikToks I've been through. One, I managed to get up to like 1,200 subs and fucking all sorts of fucking follows. Subs, followers. Just by like doing, I'm no a cat, I'm no orange, I'm a carrot. Well, I was just entertaining myself with that shit, man. And then I done one before they shut my other channel down. I thought this was comedy genius. This is chewing the fat, fucking up there, fucking comedy. Instead of TikTok, it was called fucking the TikTok. And it was like a fucking bit of broccoli singing rebel tunes. Oh man, I'm just very easily entertained, but it was fucking hilarious, man. And then I was thinking maybe no TikTok, right? Because it is called TikTok, but I was spelling it TikTok instead of TikTok because it's a tick. No, the fuck. Only Glaswegians will even get a fucking ball of what I'm saying here. Anyway, but then I realised I should call it Tim Talk. So, being a Rangers fan, hopefully they won't see through my disguise of being a fucking broccoli. A broccoli, obviously, because it's green. And then say some stupid Celtic shit and call it Tim Talk. The Tim Talk. Right, sorry, I'm actually just fucking entertaining myself here. Punk. Yeah, so fancy bully. I know, man. TikTok thought it was bullying Tommy Robinson. Fucking bad old me. Bad old me. I did get a good few warnings for him, and I was like, right, this channel's gone. And then it just was like trial and error, seeing what would. But I swear to God, mention his name. I think I must have. I definitely mentioned other people's names and stuff. It wasn't as if like fucking. It was like, God knows why. In fact, it's kind of obvious, man. TikTok is trying to be family friendly. I get that. They want dancing leprechauns and shit like that. No people talking about fucking right wing BNP Nazis and shit. It ain't quite family friendly. You know what I mean? They can't be sitting around the car like, hey, look, that's TikTok. That's somebody singing and dancing, and there's me like, fucking cunt. Ah! It's not really. My content ain't tickety talk friendly. That is for fucking sure, man. TikTok is a mess anyway. I've never came across an app for those with short attention spans. Punk. I spent at the beginning of these ramblings of a madman's mind, I say this is a suppository of social media. Shove it up your arse slowly and it brings you down gently like. There is no quick fix here and no answers. It is no the fucking crack cocaine of social media. I only recently got into it. When I say that, it must be about 9 months ago or something. I first touched base with it, and then I realised how many hours could evaporate with you just like that, boom, 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 and then the emotional roller coaster, you know, and it would just be a guy giving out free shit to homeless motherfuckers, and you'd be sitting there like, or then there would be like fucking a dude in fucking Times Square in New York, do show me the floor, and dancing, and then get all these wee bars fucking dancing and shit as well, man. Like, oh, that's fucking amazing. Before you know it, man, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours are down, and you're still like, still crying at the last $500 that they gave to a cunt with no teeth. And then the cunt with no teeth rocks up like, ding! Hannah's a new teeth like, hey man, I'm a new star around here, man. You're like, I don't know whether to cry or get skeptical or put my dick away. I don't know. I'm confused. But I've recently been, but I get it. I get why people are so. It's like bullet fast, man. It is like crack cocaine of social media, man. It's like boom, 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 boom. If you don't get what you like, just a boom, 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 boom. And after, I don't know, good couple of weeks of me fucking like introducing myself to that shit, man, and then like realizing what was happening. You know, like literally hours of your life, literally hours of my life, just like that, and you don't even realize it. You don't even realize it. It just evaporates time like that. And sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes it's good. It's just for me, this is me talking to myself. I just need to understand that's what I'm doing at the time. You know, like fucking, I'm just evaporating time here, man. And ultimately, it's the same shit that keeps getting me, because the algo learns who you are, and then it just gives you all the shit that drives you close to tears. It's because everybody feels shit the nice. Ah man, it's weird the way this works. Get a fucking. There we go, I can read it now. It's because everybody feels shit. The nice shit sucks you in. It does, mate. It really does. It's like a wee comfort blanket, man. It really is. And listen, I still will fall into this. I ain't excluding myself for this push. I'm fucking observing myself, and I've only got my own experience to go on. I know this shit's been about for donkeys, and fucking I've just recently, within 9 months, maybe touching a year, I don't know. Well, I've lost 3 fucking TikTok channels in that time. It was because I was speaking to a cunt, man, and he's like 30 odd thousand fucking hits and all that, and all the protest stuff and that he's doing. And he's like, wow, you should get into the TikTok. And I started doing the TikTok, started doing like, me and my mate started exchanging vegetables, talking to each other about football. They're having an absolute giraffe. And the dude messaged me like, come on, you're better than this. I'm like, fucking no anymore, man. Like, you're taking this too serious. You think TikTok's going to save the world? How did he have a fucking... I think that was the account I got up to 1,200 followers or something. Because it was full of just like fucking talking vegetables and shit. TikTok hadn't figured out that I was fucking wanting to watch about the political banter. And then once you get fucking known about the political banter, man, they throttle your fucking... Honestly, I really did notice it. And then as soon as you start setting up multiple TikToks, they start trying to get your phone number off you all the time, because you're just setting it up using fucking numerous email addresses that are very similar. Kips clips fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and then you make videos when you're angry. Some would say very borderline racially abusing. I would say just mimicking Chinese people. But they did piss me off, man, with their fucking shitty fucking communist fucking censorship pish. I thought YouTube was bad, man. These cunts fucking don't fuck about. Just rattle your shit down, look at it, and then go, alright, it's okay, stick it back up. But you've lost that launch momentum. You don't get any hits and clicks. It just sits there in the fucking grey zone. And that's their way of like, quick, put your leprechaun fucking outfit on and do some dancing. Anyway. Let's see about conscription in the UK. It's because everybody feels shit. I've been off work this week on annual leave, so I've been scrolling for hours. My finger is now knackered. That's what the crack cocaine of social media will do to you, punk. Sucks. I got you. Faceless. I discovered you by accident and I like what you are doing. I've lost a Facebook account and 2 Twitters. Do careful dance political comedy. Oh, mate. Don't even fucking Don't even suggest that, man. That is something. I'd need to get costumes, man, and the fucking a casting and shit, man. But you could well, you could honestly well do that, buddy. You could well do that. Right. I knew it was Sweden. It's always the fucking Swedes. Ugh. Shit, right. Oh, fuck's sake, Guardian, just fucking give me your pish. Oh, here, hold on, man, I want to join that battalion. Hey, hold on, can I fucking conscript me, motherfucker? I fucking conscript, I'm fucking in. Hey, hold on, where's my uniform? Oi, hoorah! Oh, fuck. Hey, hold on. No, but on all seriousness, man, that's my kind of battalion. Is this like a lesbian battalion or something? Is this a joke? Is this like fucking like some sort of a... If I fell asleep? If I fell asleep at my computer again? Alright, focus, hold on. Hello, McFly. Right, back in the room. Might as well be me. Young Swedes prepare for new former national service. Right, so it's no new, it's just a new form. Historically neutral Sweden promises civil defence. Oh shit, sorry. I want to go to my bed all of a sudden. Amid concerns of preparing for possible war. Oh man, they know how to fucking sell war, the Swedes, don't they, man? I'm in. Sign me up, fucking. Right, back in the room. When hell, Hida. Oh, the jokes. The jokes and the fantasies about Hida Johansson. Like most her school year group, received a questionnaire to determine whether she would be conscripted for military service. She considered herself anti-war, but having passed the necessary intelligence, physical and psychological tests, the 18-year-old behavioural science student will soon spend 11 months learning about chemical, biological, radiological and nuclear warfare. Woohoo! Ah, shit, man, she's not going to look fucking young for long, is she? You're going to look fucking 43 when she's 20, bastard. I'm out. I resign. It's been a year and a half since Sweden submitted its NATO application, making a sharp change in the historically neutral country's approach to defence and international relations, but in recent weeks a looming sense of potential conflict has swept the country as citizens were warned to prepare themselves for a possible war. Beautiful. I did the tests and then they recruited me, for sure. No, I'm going to refrain. That's turning me on. Anyway, I did the tests and they recruited me whether I wanted to serve or not, said Johansson. With what's happening in Ukraine, I would like to protect the people who can be protected since there's going to be a war in Sweden. Someone is going to have to do it, and it might as well be me. Ain't that just fan-dabby-dozy? Is that not the way you want your children to grow up? I'd have them in my harem, not the fucking army. But that's just me. Right, That's the Metro one. There's Yahoo, not Corpse. Conscription. What the fuck is that? Yahoo? What the fuck? Yahoo? What fucking... Does that still exist? It obviously must. Russia's corpse conscription means Ukraine is always outnumbered, but values life. Zelensky. What the fuck? This was 2 days ago, 17th. Russia does not count the people it sends to their deaths in Ukraine. Zelensky said Ukraine always lacks people at the front because the country is fighting against Russia, which does not count people and conscripts corpses. Alright. Details on your screen. There's the Daily Fail 9 hours ago. Putin could attack NATO within 5 to 8 years, Germany claims, following warning that European civilians should prepare for conscription and conflict with Russia within 2 decades. Fuck, am I gonna have to fucking like stay at home and plant toys? Potatoes! What the fuck are these fucking assholes talking about, man? Right, they're talking, what, 5 to what? And remember, this is a Daily Fail, so it must be true. 5 to 8 years. Right, we've got a general election next one. See if we all spread out. You don't need to be Tommy Robinson, fucking knuckle dragging idiots, and bounce up into the one place where the cops all know where you are, where they've got batons and shit, and they'll just rattle fuck out you. The next fucking general election, spread out at every polling station and hold their own election. Vote us, not them. Take away your fucking consent and then see what they do. To be honest, man, I'd feel like a child at the fucking the grown-ups table, in the sense that I think I must have watched too much RT back in the day, and don't realise that fucking your fucking Abduls and your fucking Ruskies will happily just march into this motherfucker and take it over if you give them the opportunity. So what can be perceived in the West through looking at alternative media as warmongering and all that kind of shit, some would interpret them as trying to keep the wolves at bay. Because the West certainly ain't expanding at the moment. They're digging in. It's the other motherfuckers that are expanding. And you can dress up the aggression, the defence, the aggression. And then within that, but in simplistic terms, look who's expanding, look who's contracting. The West certainly ain't no longer expanding. We're getting flung out of Iraq very slowly, if not completely by now. We've just got a few small enclaves. Afghanistan, boom, out of Afghanistan. Kicked out of Syria, boom. Trying to get kicked out of fucking Israel right now. What's happening in Egypt and Sudan? If you go and look where Sudan is, it's right on the Red Sea, which which coincidentally would have influence on the shipping lanes going up and down there to the Suez. And it's like, I just find this all fascinating as a motherfucker, man. It's like your normal Tom, Dick and Harry in the street ain't going to make a fucking difference, to be honest. Protest till you're fucking blue in the face. I like to try and understand what's going on, knowing the fucking hope that, or like the pretense that I'm going to change anything, because that's just fucking not going to happen. But also, I don't well, I don't know, it's a good distraction, isn't it? It's like better than I've completed Netflix thanks to lockdown. So it's a good distraction. Western society is sick as fuck. Too many snowflakes nowadays that need a bit of national service to toughen up. Not to be lazy bastards. Mate, national service nowadays could be considered just taking their mobile phones off them for fucking a couple of hours. And I think a lot of us could fall into that camp. You know, the dread of that shit. Alright, Crossman, how you doing, my man? That's the natural order, though. Feminists. Fairies to the front. Mate, I don't know if you clocked me earlier on. I was talking about should have a tranny battalion. They all walk into war swinging their dicks or whatever they've got. You let you joke about this shit yet, man? Fuck it. We got to wonder. Let them butter in. Where is the diversity in that photo? When you talk about Jamesy boy. Fuck. Oh, I know what photo you're talking about. Fucking where did they all go? Oh, where did it all go, man? That was it. Mate, I'll be honest, I never did. The last thing I noticed was the diversity. I was looking for my fucking application form for that battalion. I'm always 40. I would be second draft. I'm 42, mate, with a bad back, so I'm looking for. Plus, I think I'm going to join the. What did Muhammad Ali fucking join? The Muslim Brotherhood. I'll join them just to wind cunts up a wee bit more. And get out the draft. Oh man, it's fucking too easy. It really is too easy to fucking wind motherfuckers up, man. I don't know, man. Is Glasgow, the Central Belt, Scotland, the only area in the world that have wind up merchants? You know, like deliberately kind of like poke people with a stick. Oh, Alan, it is all backward, mate. It is all backward. Well, Faceless, feel free to follow me or unfollow me, my friend. Just make sure you get stuck into the poll. Not you too, Shug. If I say I'm going to go and cry myself to sleep in my big fucking pillow. I'm fucking out, got heat like an orange in a fucking toothpick. Oh man, I don't know if you've ever seen that Mike Myers fucking film. I Married an Axe Murderer, I think it's called. That. And like Mike Myers done time. You might actually even refer to it that way, but he done time in Glasgow in Scotland, and that's why he's nailed this Glaswegian kind of attitude, the Scottish attitude, and an accent. And if you, I think it's I Married an Axe Murderer, and he's like, Heat. We used to have a pal back in the day, man, who had a big fucking heat, and he used to get that line all the time. Yeah, he was known as Heat. I don't know, man. Are other places in Britain as is creative when it comes to nicknames? In my lifetime, right, I had a pal that was called Heed. That we were talking about there because he had a big head. A guy called Egg because his name was Greg. When you chapped his door, his dad go, Greg, and then that turned into Egg, and then he get called Egg, and then we had a pal who used to get called Meatball. He used to get called Meatball because the Campbell's Meatballs fucking advert at the time. There was like a wee fucking, there was a Campbell's Meatball advert and one of the wee guys turned into a meatball. And this guy wasn't the skinny-ish dudes. So you get known as Meatball. I was kinda alright, but bad in the sense that I was just always known as Houston. But then fucking Apollo 13. Houston, we have a problem. Penny, please, sir. But at least I wasn't called Meatball. He'd out the road in my telly for fuck's sake. Aye, mate, you mind it. That was a business. Right, anyway, let's look at conscription in the UK. That's the whole point, Carla. Just warning us all citizens to get ready. Does the UK have conscription? Tell me, Google. The last conscription, 1963. It was legally designated as military service from 1916 to 1920. And its national service from 39 to 60. However, between 39 and 48, it was often referred to as war service in documents relating to national insurance and pension provision. This is what I want to know. Old fucks. Like fuck. I'm told. I'm happy about that. But let's see if there's any. I saw this viewer guy. Fuck you, man. Behind a paywall. Fuck you. I looked at all that crap. So, usually, man, sorry, so tired. Usually, you could brush that off and say it's a money making exercise, and no doubt it is a money making exercise. But if you look at the overall context of it as well, that fucking a turkey flag here. Is Turkey in NATO? I think it is actually. I fucking think it is. 52, fuck's sake. It used to have the biggest standing army, but I think it's now the second. Easy to forget, isn't it? Or for me. He's been a member since 52. Background, thought to become a member because it was against the Soviet Union. Session. Anyway, sorry I'll get lost in that fucking all night long. Easy peasy, man. But easy to forget that, well, it was easy for me to forget that Turkey is a member of NATO as well. Let's see if there's anything else about conscription. Great British. What's that? Onward, YouGov to Britons want to bring back national service. Alan does. Well, that is fucking Seek Alan. When was this? September last year. Young Britons are resistant to compulsory service schemes for the young. I'm tooting, man. Fucking get mobile phone and fucking social media shit to be doing. Don't need to be doing shit like that. I was a good marcher back in my day. See, when I think about it, man, like the BB's a fucking pseudo paramilitary fucking force, man. And I was good at it until I got my pals to join and then just started taking the piss. As you do when you're a young fucking idiot. A new YouGov survey explores what kind of national service, if any, Britons would support. So, are you prepared for war? Are you going to sign up? 19 votes. Would you sign up to fight against Russia? 84% are saying no. If I was in a position to help, I would be 50-50 in the sense that it wouldn't be a sign of support for the corruption and shit that exists in our institutions. It would be more better the devil you know. But that's never going to come up for me because I wouldn't be able to like bring anything to the table. But if I could, then I wouldn't be adverse to saying aye. And I mean, you're sitting there doing fuck all with your life, man. You might as well fucking see if you can be GI fucking Joe for fucking a day, man. It would never work out that way. You'd probably just fucking bounce out the fucking landing vessel fucking Saving Private Ryan style. But I would definitely prefer a British arsehole to a fucking Russian arsehole to be top dog. But I don't know if I wouldn't be easily swayed into fucking just becoming in cannon fodder for some fucking arsehole for bullcrap either. So I'd probably end up just fucking dead. Mere trouble than I'm worth. So everybody stick a wee vote in. Let us know what you think. Would you sign up to fight for Russia? There is no wrong, there is no right answer, there's no fucking people fucking browbeating you for fucking thinking one way or the other. It's just a genuine question to see how people feel. Would you fucking go to the front line if the shit did really hit the fan? I'd imagine parents out there would go, I would go to the front line before my kids. You know, like just the natural parental instinct. Stick yourself in the line of fire in front of your wains. So parents might feel along those lines, because I know we like to think 21st century, oh, we're all good and civilised and shit like that. World War One and World War Two were fucking a ball hair away. They weren't that long ago. Warfare to a certain extent hasn't changed that much, especially on the ground. The weapons might have got a wee bit more sophisticated with a wee sprinkle of technology and shit like that. But ultimately it is about shit on the ground. You cannot... It's been proven. Libya, Iraq, Afghanistan, Korea, Vietnam. Cannot win wars from the air. Can't be done. Won't be done. Hasn't been done. And unless something changes drastically, it won't be done anytime soon. You can roll out as many drones or fucking sophisticated bombs, missiles, bullets you want. You won't win a war unless you go in on the ground and clear the fucking ground. And you can't do that from the air. Anywho's, how long have I been talking pish? Over an hour, I think. So I think that's enough pish for me to talk. But are you prepared for war? Would you go to war? Would you sign up to fight against Russia? There is no answers here. It's only questions. These are things that seem to be actually coming into seem to be real, genuine, fucking prevalent questions they fucking ask each other, which is kind of mental. But I'm pretty sure the people that lived through the Cold War would have been saying the same. And we've heard all the shit that came out. Jamesy boy, you take care, my friend. Night, my man. Wait, don't leave yet, man. I've got a bad fucking habit of fucking droning on. No pun intended. Shh. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? But like, hold on. I've got Spaceballs. Keep forgetting I've got Spaceballs here. Oh, there we go. These are things that are coming into the forefront of everybody's fucking consciousness, man. That shit could genuinely happen. We're already at war with Russia and Syria and Ukraine. It's just there's a bunch of mercenaries and Ukrainians acting like a proxy. Some would say that's what's happening in Israel as well. Everybody's blaming the Jews. They're getting slaughtered. Just like the fucking Muzzies and the Christians are just like digging. When everybody they hate, Muslims and Jews, are killing each other and keeping Jerusalem footloose and fancy free for the Christians. But that's just the way I see it. Jamesy boy. Here, James. Give Roberto a shout, man. I think he's more. He was in early. He was in the chat earlier on in the day, and he's Mo's in hospital again. What did they say? Kidneys and liver or something. And I said, "How you doing?" And he said he was fucked, which is understandable. So give him a shout, mate. See if he's still all A-OK. Aye, you said he's... Don't even want to open your mouth, man. Fucking... The NHS is doing so swimmingly and all that kind of shit, you know what I mean? Don't want to fucking... Anyway, people that haven't gotten involved with the fucking pole, do so now. Do some pole dancing. And then click! So what is it? 86 or that fucking 22 people voted. 86 would 86% would not sign up to fight against Russia. I think I would like I can't participate in the poll. The bastards don't let me. But I think I would click no if there was a poll and I was participating. I think I would click no. And on the other hand, it is kind of disheartening. Like, fuck's sake, man, are we just literally sitting here like, come on in, commies? If it's no the Chiners, it's going to be the Ruskies. And fuck knows, can it be any worse? Is it time for a change? To change your card? Are we going to have to Are we going to have to import a few guillotines? Although like somebody was saying this the other day in the comments, quite looking forward to King William becoming king. Then all the Rangers fans can sing King Billy's on the wall, King Billy's on the wall. But that's just to wind cunts up, which it will very successfully do. Shug, Vicar, Jamesy boy, thanks boys for joining. Seriously, I think I'm going to be sleeping in 5 minutes, man. I'm fucking knackered, man. But thanks everybody. Let me see if I can see what I can see. So, if you did appreciate it, please stick a wee thumbs up. It is much appreciated, as always. It's like a digital hug and all that jazz. And it goes back to the question: the West is not worth fighting for. Michelle, see, being dyslexic and telling the difference between Michael and Michelle, it ain't that easy. Anyway, it's not that the West is worth fighting for, right? It's like, it's what we've got. Right, so it's like, I understand why every cunt's fucking so pissed off with this shit, man. I'm fucking front of the queue for changing this fucking whole charade, right? I'm all for changing it, but us changing it, no the fucking Ruskies or the fucking Chiners marching in and changing it. I don't know, I like our balance between fucking doing good and hookers and blow. The West's... You know, I'm joking, but I'm trying to be truthful as well. The other regimes seem far too fucking authoritarian to me. In Russia, if you go against the grain, boom, you're dead. China, you go against the grain, you're locked up. Fucking put in a mental institution. Here you go against the grain, hey, put them in parliament. So it's like what are those films you get, right? And it's called the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, right? you read between the lines, man, it's like the Western Allies, man. The Western Allies are just like a big bunch of fucking misfit motherfuckers fucking stuck together with blue tack, fucking with all their wee quirks and mentalness and shit like that. And then you come up against, typically, stereotypically, as the stories will tell it, you come across the big Nazi machine or the big fucking Stalinist communist machine that's a boom, all fucking all oiled and working this big one machine, and then you get this League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which is like picking their nose in their arse and shit like that, and fucking philanderers and drug addicts, alcoholics, the whole shebang. But somehow, some way, they muddle together and come out on top against the fucking machine. Rage against the machine, shit like that. So I get it. That's what I've got the answers here, man. I'm fucking. I don't know where my head's at, man. It's not that I'm like, wow, this is the fucking rule, Britannia. Like, let's fucking fight for this country and shit like that. It's just like, hold on. Do you want the commie? Do you want China to take over? Do you want the fucking Ruskies to take over? Do you want the European Union to take over? Man, city, all three of them is zipper, no. So, oh man, watching people getting fucking meat to the balls and stuff. So, that's where my head's at the moment. It can fucking change when I wake up tomorrow. Nothing's fixed here. It's no fucking. There's no cult-like thinking, man. It's meant to be people putting their heads together and fucking seeing what the fuck they come up with. Because what options do you have if and it looks like this could possibly be a possibility, man. You know that is. It's like commentators and shit are saying the same kind of stuff that they were saying during the Cold War. That was a far hair away from being a war on war. Now, if you can perceive what's going on just now as another Cold War, you don't have state versus state that are governed by fucking gentlemanly conduct. You have fucking a million and one different Abdul armies, all supported by fucking state actors within state actors within state actors. It's a fucking head fuck. Which are capable of anything. You could even relate it to the fucking the gang playing field down in London, where it used to be a wee bit like organised crime and stuff. Now it's just a bunch of fucking freelance lunatics. You could draw analogies there. I'm pretty sure. But whether you would want to or not, who knows. So, please, if you do enjoy Ramblings of a Madman's Mind on a Friday night, stick a wee thumbs up. That is much appreciated. I'm going to go and thanks, Punk. Hope you're keeping well. So, sub up, bail up, and fuck Tickety Talk, and have a good weekend. And I'm talking to myself here, man. Don't get wound up with this shit, man. Yeah, I find it fascinating and interesting. But I certainly try my hardest not to get like wound up with it to the extent where, like, you know, you can't hold a conversation with some cunt in normal land without fucking going into diatribes or the world's going to end and shit. Oh man, for me, I need that in my life, man. I don't need this shit, but I love it, man. It's fucking brilliant, man. It gets the old grey matter working in different ways. But I also need that normality. Talking to... Something to be said about the therapeutic properties of fucking borderline naked men in a steam room talking shite. I mean, history tells you fucking cunts like doing that. There's got to be something to it, and there is. Could you? I don't know. You just talk, pish, and it's the most beautiful pish you'll ever talk. You know, nothing's going to change the fucking world. Fucking, there's no wah, 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 wah. It's like the weather. Fucking weather. Aye. Fucking weather. Fucking weather. Therapeutic. Fucking to the extreme. And the girls in bikinis help fucking things as well. But I won't go into that, man. It's fucking scandalous what fucking women wear to fucking the gym nowadays, man. Fucking scandalous, I tell you. Anyway, Crossman, Punk, Vicar, Michelle. Michael. Anyway, Jamesy boy, lovely to see you in, my man. Hopefully you're keeping well, friend. Roberto was in earlier. Was it Roberto in earlier? No, he wasn't. Shug, hopefully he's probably cashed out by the looks of things. And aye, Jamesy boy, man, give fucking Roberto a wee shout, man. I'll give him a wee shout on the Skype some more. Anyway, night everybody, man. I've talked too much piss. I'm going to go and find some Netflix to fucking hypnotise myself to. Have a good night, y'all. Catchies.
Cips clips.
And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell.